The interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mayfield down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Javon Holland. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, here's White. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. White running to the left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Going right side is White. Spinning away. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's White. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
Get the field goal, buddy.
It won't be easy. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Godwin's got it.
Those niggas left that goofy nigga open.
5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off.
Sorry, we getting the TD before the half.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
And down he'll go at the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing his Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in from Miami.
Yes, sir.
Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 17-8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. An anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Yeah, you should have kicked it, boy. It's
The
crazy.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On second down, Tua. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa under pressure, and they got to him again. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Mayfield on play action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own.
You see that, Colts?
Well,
You see that?
they're going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Tua is going to change things up. On second down, Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on 1st down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
Turbo 1. 21G. 21G. Hey. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll dump this off to Achane. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The drive starts with a run by White. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Opting to run again here with White. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Let's go.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to realize opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Buccaneers 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Mayfield. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Baker. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Well, man, you threw this shit away, dog.
And incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Threw this shit away, dog.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
You threw this shit away, dog.
Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. He's got Otten. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to
GG, my
the
G.
red zone here for 1st and 10. Otten brings it in over the middle.
I'll let you get that.
For the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
It's over.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield,
well, you could do a 2-point.
yardage almost every time. And that's
Could have did a 2-point, might as well. Did it the whole game.
All the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Like, come on, do an onside kick so I can get my cup, man.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2
Oh,
scores,
boy.
but they'll try the onside kick.
Yep.
This is going to be and he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And
Still ain't doing nothing. This shit over, nigga.
4-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
This shit over.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Now
So I'm gonna try again next year.
Deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well,
Yeah.
for how this one
This shit over.
This time is run out on this ball game. higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up.
PlayStation